Good morning. I'm Rose Picard. This is Godly Play for the 5th Sunday of Easter and Mother's Day. When Mary was a little girl, she wondered what would happen when she grew up and what her life would be like. When she was older, the angel Gabriel came to her and said, "God has chosen you to be the mother of God." She didn't know what that meant, but she soon found out. Then the angel came to Joseph and said, Mary was going to have a baby. Mary and Joseph were engaged to be married. Joseph was confused. The angel told Joseph that Mary would be the mother of God. Mary and Joseph got married. And when Mary had her baby, they named him Jesus. Many more things happened that were hard to understand. When Jesus was 8 days old, they took him to the temple. Old Simeon was there. When he saw the baby Jesus, he said to them, "Now I can die. I have seen the Messiah." When Jesus turned 12, Mary and Joseph lost him in the city of Jerusalem. They looked all over for him and found him in the temple. When they found him there preaching, he turned to them and said, "Why were you worried? Did you not know that I would be in my Father's house?" Mary and Joseph were confused because Joseph's house was in Nazareth where the carpenter shop was. As Jesus grew into a man, he began to teach, and he returned to his home synagogue, where he read from the scroll of Isaiah. He read about the coming of the Messiah. He turned to the people and said, "I am the Messiah." He went to Jerusalem for the last time. Mary was there with him. He was crucified on the cross, and as he looked down before he died, he saw Mary standing at the bottom of the cross with one of the disciples. He looked down at Mary, his mother, and said, "Woman, behold your son." He looked over to the disciple and said, "Behold your mother." The disciple took Mary into his home and cared after her into her old age. The next day was quiet for Mary. But then on Sunday, Mary and several other ladies went to the tomb where Jesus had been buried. But when they got there, he was not inside the tomb. But they still felt him with them. No one knows when Mary died or where she was buried, but people still feel close to her. This is one of those stories, then that never ends. So instead of ending it, we will put down flowers for Mary. These are forget-me-nots, so that we will never forget her. Now, I wonder, what was your favorite part of this story? Do you think we could do this story and leave out any of the parts? I wonder if you feel like you could be a part of this story. Thank you for joining me for Godly Play. Have a wonderful Mother's Day and a blessed week.